Yeah, man, DC is, you know what I'm saying, that's my initials, my real government name initials. So as a youngin', I was like, I'm always dolo solo, but you know, I think militant at times with life experiences. So I came to the general, I was like DC in general, right? So, and I had to switch up the THE to DA, you know what I'm saying, just to be like strategic, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I came up with the name. It was natural. I mean, it was tough, you feel me? Growing up in Lil Haiti, born and raised in Lil Haiti, you feel me? You see a lot of things that you're not ready for as a young adolescent.
And let's continue to follow that breaking news. Police activity in the Lil Haiti neighborhood in Miami.
And Louis is following the latest from the newsroom for us. Louis.
Yeah, we first broke this 15 minutes ago, and police now telling us they are responding to reports of gunfire in Lil Haiti. Sky 10 over the scene. This is near Northwest 2nd Avenue and 55th Street, right in the heart of Lil Haiti. Police received.
You know, my parents, you know, I come from Haitian descent. I was born here, but my parents, you know, they're immigrants, so it was really rough for all of us, you know what I'm saying, growing in Lil Haiti. It was really tough. It was really like a challenge. You seeing all type of, you know, not literally seeing it, but sometimes you actually seeing it, like murders, shootings, ambulance, police.
2 men were hit. One of them was found dead inside his car.
The other was able to walk to a nearby bar looking for help. CBS 4's Riel Creighton was at the scene in Miami's Little Haiti neighborhood. She brings us the latest.
Miami police trying to unravel a violent mystery in Little Haiti with few clues and lots of bloodshed.
All the time, 24/7, you know, Lil Haiti, like, it's rugged. Oh, I was born into music, you know? You feel me? My daddy, you know what I mean? He had a group in the church called Les Eli. You know, to this day, I never asked him what it really means, but I was born in this, in the church, you know, I used to play the drum set. You know, so I fell in love with it. Even the sounds of keys, guitars. I was around music my whole life. You know, even like music as far as like artists. I fell in love with Michael Jackson, like Prince, Whitney Houston. You know what I mean? Slick Rick, Kool Moe Dee. I was born in '88, so I was listening to that. Nas, Jay-Z, you know what I mean? So music was going into me. Like, I am music. It depends on the day, I ain't gonna lie. So like, I could come up with a concept and sometimes I write it down, sometimes I just punch it in, but I just go with the flow, like whatever the beat, the instrument, the music says, I just go in. Like, I don't just have a particular like set recording process. I just do what the music takes me, go where the music takes me, and I just create. It's like a natural vibe every time. It's never forced, like pure music. I can create from anything, a snare, a hi-hat, a sample. I could chop up something, I could chop up some drums, I could just lay down a bass line and get it going. Like, I just get lost in it. Sometimes I can make 5 to 10 beats a day. Sometimes I'll make one that's just outstanding. All of them are outstanding, but sometimes I just get in the zone where I just see colors and I just draw. Like it's really art. I don't have like a process, it's just create. I had that title, believe it or not, since a little boy, because I was always like, man, nigga ain't no gimmick. I come from where I come from. I am who I am, you know what I mean? So I was always like, I'm gonna make that an album title. And coincidentally, that is the debut album title. So, you know, I work hard on that. That's the whole, y'all gonna hear my whole life and the whole surroundings. Y'all gonna hear Lil Haiti, like, it's really detailed and storytelling. So the album, it fits exactly what the title says. Like, it's raw and uncut, pretty much. Raw and uncut. Cell Therapy Results, that's the intro to the whole album. That come out straight out the gate. Like, it's a line that's been in a cage mentally, and he's releasing everything he got, because, boy, you're gonna hear passion, soul, you're gonna hear music. The frequencies on that joint right there is ridiculous. I'm proud of that one. When that came about, I was just literally, I came up on that real hip hop. So I was like, when you hear this album, that's the first thing you gotta hear. That's Cell Therapy Results. That's gonna let you know what time it is. HOLYFIELD Kings is a masterpiece. That's a crazy one right there. When y'all hear that one, y'all gonna be like, okay, this boy right here is a different type of breath of fresh air, because, you know what I mean? Because life is real, so Highly Favored King is gonna tell you exactly what we think about in our heads, but how they portray us and how they act like we not intelligent, like we ain't got something to say for real, like we ain't been through it. Real Deal Holyfield, one of my favorites. All of them one of my favorites, but Real Deal Holyfield came about like I was like, I gotta make a masterpiece. Like I gotta create something where it sounds like the 90s and the 80s, but it's still current. When I was cooking that one up, I was like, boy, I gotta show my ass on the production. Y'all gonna hear it 1,000 sounds on there, literally. That's a masterpiece. True or false for the crib. That's all I gotta say is it's for the crib, 305 Miami-Dade County. Like, that's the one that's gonna wake the crib up like, oh, this young boy talking. This young man really talking. You feel me? Something gotta give. I was upset that day because I was like, just thinking about my family. Period. I was just like, if you gotta get a deal or whatever it is, you gotta get noticed. This the one. If you play, that boy right there got that real soulfulness in him. Because I just went crazy on that one. That was the one I just felt like I'm gonna show my ass. Like meaning like I'm gonna just really go crazy on the ass, like lyrically. Can I kick it? Yeah, that's the one. That's like that's a bop. That's the one. That's a special one on the album because I actually referenced a couple records on there. So I'm really hip hop, you know? I'm really hip hop driven. So that's the one that's gonna get the flavor going, the party going right there. We Outside tonight is really metaphorically like challenging your brain. It's about, you're gonna hear what it's about, but it's about too. It's for the party, but really intriguing. It's really a journey when you're listening to that record. It's like, oh man, it's a storytelling record. It's really gonna get you going. Queen Girl Gonna Shock the World, that's the record right there that's gonna really stamp like he is an artist. He is legit. He is who he say he is. He is what we need. That's music, timeless, all that and the above. That's a proud one right there, production wise. Like, it really shows my songwriting skills on that one. Like, I really was in the zone on that one. I had to really tap in. Level Up on Him is that one that's gonna be in the dunks that's gonna go crazy for the streets. That's the one that's like, yeah. Play that Level Up on Him. That's that one that's yeah. That's that, oh yeah. That's that, yeah. That's for sure. That's that, get it. Hella Disrespectful gonna be the anthem for any type of situation where you feel like, hey, they tried me, kid. So you're gonna have to represent for Hella Disrespectful. That's the one that's gonna get the party going too, the streets going, the party going. Like what the festival's going, the carnival's going, that's the one that's, you know what I mean? I came up on real hip hop where I came up on Squad Up, No Limit, all that. When the boys was really spitters. I mean, it's still spitters out here, obviously, you know what I mean? But I came up on Wu-Tang, G-Unit, Rockefeller, the Locks, like real spitters. So Squad Up, Carter One vibes, I'm like, this gonna get a hip hop head something to go with, because boy, this one right here is like pure hip hop. This that ball for ball, let's get it. We in the ring with it, let's get it. Like, this the sport right here, with hip hop, you know what I mean? Real rap. That's the one that's like, okay. We hear him like Rap City Basement type shit, you feel me? Like real rap. You know, I'm into a lot of things. Like even right now, believe it or not, I'm writing a little script. You feel me? Like we just working. Like I'm never sleeping. I'm always producing, like always making records, always creating like different imagery in my mind that I know that I can achieve different things, you know? So I'm always working on different things. Like, just stay tuned. The boy working on a lot of things, a lot of great things. The world gonna hear real music. I mean, real music been around and still around. You know, they gonna hear a breath of fresh air. I keep saying that because they're gonna hear an individual that takes music to a different level, like risk, real soulful, real passion, real energy, real message. You know what I mean? So we gonna represent for the crib. We gonna represent 305 MIA Dade County. For sure, for sure. And I listen to everybody. I will be here talking for hours if I name. Just say everybody. No lie. Uncle Luke, Trick Daddy, No Limit, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Cash Money, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Prince, Outkast, Dungeon Family, Goody Mob. I can keep going. Like Noriega, Big Pun, Fat Joe, The Locks, Eve. I can keep going. Everybody. That's WV. I'm music, so I listen to Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Real Talk. I came up on all that shit. Like me and my brothers, we listening to all that. Like we just music, period. Janet Jackson, Tony. I keep going. My family. You ain't nothing without the fam. You feel me? I grew up family orientated. You know, my family is everything. You know, that's what motivates me. And being alive, I'm awake, I'm alive. You feel me? I can still live. I'm out chill. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take that for granted. So that's what motivates me. I'm gonna be honest, I always think about that, but I'm just a musician. I think about it like, if I'm creating an art, you that's what you are. Like, I'm a musician, like I'm just music. What's next? I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be an onslaught. Because the people know I've been, you feel me? I've been chilling. I ain't gonna say I've been chilling because I'm always working, but I got so much music, so I'm finna just drop all this music on y'all. Like, I'm just a workaholic, so y'all gonna hear a lot of music, a lot of vibes, a lot of energy, a lot of soulfulness, a lot of sounds. Like, the boy got vibes, so you can't even front when you hear the kid. Like, the boy, I'm gonna change the game. That's my whole energy. I'm gonna change the game. Boy, top 5, that's a tough one. Boy, I'm gonna keep it official with you because there's a lot of heavy hitters out there, some dogs out there. If I just had to name off the top of the dome, I'll say Jay-Z, Nas, Wayne, Biggie. And I'm gonna say M for sure. That's top 5. If I had to name off the top of my dome, no disrespect, for sure gotta be Dungeon Family as a whole, number 1. Big influence on the boy sound. Number 2, I gotta say Timbaland for sure. I can't forget Bottom Line, Manny Fresh. Number 4, I'm gonna say Kanye for sure. And then number 5, I'm gonna say Dr. Dre. To be honest with you, I'm a dolo type guy. If I'm the engineer too, but if I got an engineer or I'm just engineering myself, it's gonna be just water, that medicine, you know what I mean? That, you feel me? And then my phone for sure, but I ain't distracted because I write on my phone, so that's pretty much it. DC don't need much in the studio. Of course, equipment should I bring and let's get to work. That's it. I'm a simple guy. Just holler at the kid. I ain't never been, that's one thing with music, I'm a collaborator, you feel me? It may not look like it because I produced my whole album dolo, but just holler at the boy, like Instagram, email, we could get to work. Like, I'm a workaholic, I love music. Gotta shout out to God, that's number 1, you feel me? Without him, it ain't possible, period. Shout out to Dade County, shout out to Miami. That's what made DC. Lil Haiti, shout out to everybody. Shout out to my mama, shout out to my daddy, shout out to everybody, my brothers, you feel me? Shout out to my support team. We here, like, shout out to the world. Just shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody, one love.